What's up, guys? This is KoolKanto coming at you with another Pokemon Wi-Fi match. Sorry it's been such a long time since the last upload, but it's been like the worst month ever. Like, I didn't have power or internet for like a week. But during that time I was able to draw up some teams, and like right before that happened I was able to get enough points, Dreamworld points, to be able to get a Vulpix and a Poliwag. So now I have this Vulpix EV trained and this whole team ready to go. So hopefully I can do some good OU whoring here. So let's get back to the match. So he makes a good prediction and predicts me to switch out of my Ninetales and go to something different. So he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Kind of a risky move right off the bat, but good job for him. And then he's able to hit me with a Thunderbolt. Never fought a Drifloon before, but I guess they carry Thunderbolt, and that sucks for Kid Icarus, who is a Togetic, obviously holding the Evilite Stone. But after the T-Bolt and burn damage, not doing that well, so I'm going to have to switch out. And I go to my Red Latios 07, who's named after one of my favorite YouTube narrators. If you don't know him, definitely go check him out. I think I'll leave a link in the description, though. I'm sure you all probably know who he is. I take a Thunderbolt, he's resisted, and I go for a Thunder, wanting to just take out this Drifloon, and I miss. Lame. But not a big deal. He's able to burn me, which isn't too big of a deal, kind of sucks, but whatever. So he's going to withdraw his Drifloon, not wanting to take a Thunder, and send out his Stunfisk to resist it. And I just go for the Thunder again, not wanting to overpredict, though I probably should have seen that coming. I'm still pretty sure that the Stunfisk isn't going to be able to do too much to me, so I just recover. Which brings me back up to just about full. But he's going to hit me with a Stone Edge, and after burn, that's going to do, I don't know, a decent amount of damage, or a decent chunk. So I decided that I don't want to be taking those, and I go into my physical wall, who's actually the only person on this, or only poke on this team, which I've used before. So he hits me with a Gunk Shot, or I missed what it was, something like that. And I get poisoned, which isn't a big deal since I have Poison Heal and Toxic Orb anyway. So this Gliscor's job is basically to just come in and knock off items off of Bulky Poke so they don't have their lefties, or their Black Sludge, or their Eviolite Stone, and then whatever else he can do is just kind of gravy. So I go for the EQ, which is going to be super effective versus Stunfisk, which for some reason I never remember its type. For some reason I always want to say that it is water electric, and I forget that it's ground, which is kind of dumb. My problem. You gotta get over that. So still getting some Poison Heal going on. He doesn't want to take another Earthquake, so he goes to one of his resists. So he has the Bravery and the Drifloon, and I figured one of them was going to come in, so I go for the knockoff, and he's also carrying leftovers. So whenever you're knocking off leftovers, that's pretty awesome. So he goes for the Rock Slide, and I'm not quite sure what this Braviary wants to do, because it had leftovers, and most of them that I've seen have their choice, like Choice Bandit or Choice Scarf. So I just kind of wanted to see what it did before I brought anybody else in to take attacks. And I'm just saying, whatever, let's just leave Gliscor in here and just see how this goes from here. So he goes for Brave Bird, takes some recoil, not really hurting me too bad, though I know I'm not going to be able to take too many more. I know I can take one more, though, at least after Poison Heal. So I'm thinking that I'm going to be able to win this battle, but Gliscor is definitely going to be hurting quite a bit. So I am able to live that Brave Bird like expected, and I'm able to just kill him off with an Acrobatics. But I'm still going to be in red health, I believe, even after the Poison Heal. or it just brings me into yellow. But he sends in a superior here, and I'm just going to fodder him, and thinking I might be able to live if it's a physical attack maybe. And it is a physical, and I'm able to live with 2, which is huge, because now I'm able to knock off his leftovers. So Gliscor was able to knock off 3 different pokes items, which I think is awesome. So he hits me with another Leaf Blade, and that's able to take me out. So Gliscor definitely did his job. So here I send in Ninetales just for the obvious. Going to be able to destroy him with a Fire Blast, or I also carry Overheat on this Ninetales, which you'll see later. So he protects and sees that I'm going to go for a Fire Blast and I'm not over-predicting, and he just goes to his Stunfisk, which I'm pretty sure would have died from the Fire Blast in the sun. But I miss again. I guess that's what happens when you use moves like Thunder and Fire Blast. You miss every once in a while. So here I go into Kid Icarus, just because I know I'm going to be able to take any of the attacks that he has. And I go for a Wish, hoping that he might overpredict and go for another Muddy Water, or just do whatever. If he takes me out, it doesn't matter. I got a Wish floating, and I'll be able to pass it off to whoever. So here I bring in Kangaskhan, my Marowak, which is like one of my new favorite pokes. This is actually the first battle that I've ever used any of these guys in, but I just love Marowak, and I'm hoping that this is going to be awesome. But he gets the static off of the Stunfisk, which sucks. So I know I'm not going to be faster than anything. And in comes this Kingler, and I do not want to fight that, especially since I'm paralyzed. That means I'm definitely not going to be able to go first. So I send in Red Latios, and I know that I'm going to be able to resist his attacks, and going to be able to hit him with something. So he withdraws and sends out his superior, and I believe I go for the Draco Meteor. Or no, I predict the switch, not wanting to take the Thunder, and I just go for a Recover, hoping to bring me up to full. Brings me close enough, or close enough for now, I guess. Burn takes me down to about 225, and I figure I'm just going to hit this thing with a Draco Meteor. I'm guessing that it's going to be a bulky poke because it was carrying leftovers earlier, but just wanting to see how much damage it's going to do. And it does around half, a little more than half, which I guess I'm happy with, considering it's a wall. But he goes for a light screen, and I'm thinking, crap! It's going to be a dual screener, and that is going to spell trouble for me. So, after the special attack drop, I'm not going to be able to do anything with Latios. So, I switch in Tails, and he protects. Not quite sure why, especially after he has the screens up. He knows that I'm not going to be able to do too much. And here I predict that he's not going to want to take a fire move, and that he is going to switch to his Kingler. So I do go for the Solar Beam. And that's going to do a hefty amount to this Kingler. Not take it out, but I do know that Ninetales is going to be faster than this Kingler. You do a base speed check. I think I'm like 10 or 20 base speed faster. So I lulled that I had to look that up, but whatever. I'm faster, and I'm able to hit him with another Solar Beam, and that's going to be a dead Kingler. So who does he send out now? Oh, he sends back out his Drifloon, and I do what I should have done earlier, not switch out Tails, and just leave him in there and overheat the crap out of him. And that's what I do, go for the overheat, and with the light screen up, that does nothing. It does less than half, and that sucks. So I predict him to overpredict again, and I just leave Tails in to take what I was thinking was going to be another Will-O-Wisp, or, you know, just whatever. So I take that no problem. And here I switch knowing that if he does Will-O-Wisp again, thinking I'm going to switch or doing whatever, I'm going to be able to take it with Kangaskhan. And here I see Explosion, and in my head I'm thinking, no! I've been reading a lot of Nuzlocke comics. I'll leave the link for that in the description too. I was on there today, or trying to get on today, and it wouldn't let me on. But whenever like pokes explode, you're always just like, crap! But if you don't know what Nuzlocke is, that's where you can only catch one Pokemon per a route, and it's the first one that you meet, and then you have to, those are the only pokes that you can have. So you can only catch one Pokemon per route, and you have to do the first one that you meet. So, and then when somebody faints, they're dead, like you can't use them anymore. So I think the comics are really awesome. But back to the match, just missed a couple turns. So he switches in his Gengar, and I'm able to hit him with a Draco Meteor, which is not going to kill it, but going to do a hefty amount to it. I was kind of hoping it was going to kill, but whatever. So I'm taken down by the burn, and for some reason I thought that I was going to be slower. I'm not sure why. I don't know what base speeds are. I don't even remember. I think I'm modest. I'm not totally sure. But I get a recover off first, and then he hits me with a Shadow Ball, which is going to take me out. So I should have just gone for the Psyshock and killed it, or hopefully killed it after the drop speed or special attack drops. But here I send in my Golduck. The sun's out because of Cloud 9, which means that effects of weather don't matter. So my water attacks aren't unboosted by the sun. Unboosted, I don't know if that's right. But this Golduck is also Scarfed, so I'm able to outspeed that Gengar, kill it, and then out comes the Superior, and I'm able to hit it with a Psyshock. And here I was kind of freaking out because I was like, I don't know how fast this thing is. And I'm pretty sure that Ninetales is going to be able to outspeed, but I'm not positive. So I was thinking maybe I should have switched to Ninetales and then hit him, go back to Golduck later and hit him with an Ice Beam. But after he killed me, I'm thinking, okay, Ninetales has got to be faster, right? Ninetales has got to be faster. Here he protects. I don't know why, because he doesn't have lefties anymore, so he's not going to be able to get that recovery. Just trying to stall out the battle, I guess, a little bit longer. And I am able to outspeed, and I go with the Overheat just because of the boosted accuracy on it. I'm able to hit the Superior, and I'm able to take it out. So pretty awesome for me, pretty awesome match. Definitely kind of excited about using this team because I'm using some guys that I've never used before that I've always wanted to use. Like Latios I've always wanted to use, but when I started in 4th gen, it was Uber, so I couldn't use it. Golduck has always been one of my faves. Togetic has always been one of my faves. So when the Evilite Stone came out, I was like, oh, heck yes, I'm going to be able to use that, and it's going to be awesome. And Marowak, another one of my faves. So I'm hoping that this team is going to be awesome and that I'm going to be able to use it quite a few times. Hopefully you guys don't mind the whoring with the Sun teams and stuff. I got a Rain team on the way. Still got to fill some holes on the team, but hopefully I'm able to do that soon. And again, I just wanted to apologize for not getting vids up to an orderly manner. It's just been crazy with work, and we've been having so many storms and like internet going out and power. Like I said, we had power go out for like a week, so I wasn't able to do like anything, and it sucked. But whatever, I'm hoping to be able to get some more battles up. I have an interview for a new teaching job, so if I'm able to get that, that's going to be awesome job-wise for me, but that's definitely going to take a lot of time out of my hands, which is going to suck. But I'm still trying to get battles in, and I'm trying to get good ones to you guys, so whenever I get a good battle, I'm going to post it for you. So whenever I do get them, make sure you please watch them, and don't forget to like, comment, and sub. That would really help my page out, get some more subscribers, get noticed a little bit more, and hopefully then I'll be able to get some more battles up. But until then, peace out, dudes. Have a good one.